In this video, we are going to look at how to insert and edit images in Google Slides. So let's look at bringing in an image. The first thing I'm going to do is go to the Insert drop-down menu. Images are first. And you have 5 different options here. Upload from your computer, stock and web, drive in photos, camera, or by URL. Let's look at stock and web because that is probably the most common way many people will find images that they want to use. Let's say I'm looking for an image of a hummingbird. I can filter my results by stock images, GIFs, stickers, or Google Images. I'll leave it at all, and it still breaks it down. So you can go through these, explore them. Notice if you do search for images off of Google, it does ask that you verify you have the license to use it, or perhaps you're in a fair use situation, using it only with a few students, but that's something you do have to verify for yourself. Okay, in this case, I already have an image that I've put in my drive. So I'm going to go down to the third option, Drive in Photos. And it's one I've uploaded today, so it's right on top. I insert it. Okay, there it is. Notice I can drag it if I want to make it fill the slide. And so let's look at some of the options that we have here. One of the things you can do is put a border on it. So I'm going to click on it. And then I'm going to go up to this little pencil icon that says border color. And I can select a color. I can also select the thickness of the border and even the design of the border dash. Notice at the top left, there's an undo and redo button. So if you ever make an edit and then you decide you don't like it, you can just undo it and then it's gone. Okay, so let's look at a couple other options. Notice that you can resize your image by using the handles on the side. You can also rotate the image using the rotator handle there, which it's a little bit out of view, so I'd probably make it smaller so I could see it, and then you can make it bigger again if you need to. Okay, and then notice that there are a few other options here. You could make the whole photo into a link if you wanted to. Let's look at how to crop the image. So I can double click on it, and it brings up the cropping handlebars here. So you can crop any part of it that you don't want. Hit return, and then it is cropped. Notice that right next to that, there's a reset image. So you can always go back to the original if you want to. And of course you can use the undo redo buttons as well, but if you get a little deeper into it and have made quite a few edits and then you just want to go back to the original, that is a handy option for you. Now let's go down here a little bit more to format options, and it'll give you even more options for formatting it. There's a few different locations of this. I'll show you another option in a moment. So you can edit the size, the rotation, the position. You can recolor it, which I won't do, but I'll just show you. They have a few different options here. So let's say I wanted it to be yellow. I could do that, but let me undo that. You can make adjustments to the opacity, the brightness, the contrast. You can add a drop shadow, a reflection. You can also, which I do recommend if it's going to be out on the web or if a student needs it, to add an alt text description. So those with low vision or no vision can get a description of what's in the photo. Okay, so I'm going to undo that. Notice that you can also right click on the image, and a lot of these same options do appear here. One that I use a lot is the rotate, and a lot of times I use it to flip horizontally. So let's do that. Now the bird is on the left side, and sometimes with the overall design of the slide, you may need to flip it in order to fit in with a text box or something else. Okay, notice there's just, you can go through these. There's quite a few options, same ones that we have seen. You could explore those. And then one other thing you can do is look at the animate button. If you want the picture to slide in or appear from a different angle, there are options for that. You can apply it to all the slides, to no slides. You can also control the direction it comes in, or how it comes in. You can play it to check to see if you like it. So I very rarely use that option, but it is there for you as well. So have fun playing around with all of the options you have for the images. You can put other things on top of them, such as a text box or a shape. You can add shapes to circle. You can add arrows if you need to point out or highlight something. So have fun with it, get creative, and enjoy all the options for images within Google Slides.